Hey, what's up, everybody? It is Mr. Hardy here, and we are here to talk about 7th and 8th grade physical education. So we're going to do things a little bit differently this year because we are in a hybrid model, but I think it's going to work out really well. And guess what? If it doesn't, then we'll just change it up. So how it's going to work this year is blue and gold, right? So you're going to be in class, and then you're going to be at home. All right. Last year when we were in PE, if you were at home for distance learning, right, we just had you guys fill out a fitness log that said like, hey, I did 20 minutes of activity today, and so on and so forth. You've submitted that, and that's how you got your points for the day. This year, what we're going to do is we're going to do things a little bit differently. We're going to actually do like a health class on the days when you are not in school. And so what that means is that the days that you are, so like on the first day of school, blue is here, gold is at home. Gold will have an assignment that they have to do that day, meaning that the assignment will open at 8 a.m. It'll close at 3:15. You don't need to like zoom into our gym class, right? But what you're going to do is you're going to do that assignment for the day. And like the first day, it's really easy. It's log into Google Classroom, answer a question, you're done. As we move on, I'm going to show you here in a second in Google Classroom that we're going to have like a book that you're going to use. You're going to answer questions just like another class. All right. And that's how you're going to get your points for the day. Right? Since you're not in gym class, right? If you remember, if you're an 8th grader, 7th graders, this will be new to you. We'll explain to you when you're in class, but you get 4 points a day. So the days that you're not in school, you're still going to get those 4 points a day. You also might be wondering, hey, you're hearing from me, Mr. Hardy. I have Mr. Boyk for gym. Is that going to be different? No, we're essentially treating this as like one big class. I'm going to be in charge of more of the health class part, and Mr. Boyk's going to be in charge of more of the gym class part or the PE class part. So don't worry if you see me and this is coming from me and you have Mr. Boyk. We're all kind of doing things together here in the gym, which is how we really run our gym class anyways when we're not in the middle of a pandemic. So as if you've probably already got an invite from me to join a classroom, right? So this one that we're looking at is 8th Physical Education and Health, blue. All right. If we go in here, right, every day that you are in hybrid and at home, there will be a new assignment that pops up. So like this one right here, it's scheduled, right? It's not in, I'm looking at my screen now, but it's scheduled for September 9th at 8 a.m. So at 8 a.m., you'll you'll check your class. It'll say, hey, you have an assignment that's due today by 3:15. And it's really just it's a Google form that you answer a question on, hey, what are you ready to come back to school or not? Just to say, hey, we're able to get into the class, things like that. As we, kind of go on to the next one, and on Thursday, it's questions about what's your health and wellness IQ. And it says that you need to read or that you need to answer these questions before you read chapter 8.1 in the book. Well, what is chapter 8.1? Looks like this, the material section of the thing, and you'll get these question or this part of the book in there, and we're going to do some stuff on personal hygiene for the first couple of weeks here in 7th and 8th grade health class. We're going to talk about washing your face, washing your hands. Obviously, stuff like that is really important as we are in the middle of a pandemic here. And so the book is in there. You'll be able to we'll do our assignments and things like that from there. I'll do some lectures and PowerPoints and things like that for you to listen to as we kind of move on here, and it'll be set up kind of like a regular class, but again, it'll just be 4 points a day for your assignments, and we might have some bigger assignments and quizzes and things like that are worth a little bit more. But as we go forward here, this is kind of the model that we're going to be in. So we'll do a little bit better, hopefully a little bit more explaining when you guys are in school. Some of you guys are distance learners, which you are actually in 2 physical education classes technically with that, but check your other class. I talked about what you need to do there. So again, it's a new challenge this year, but I am really excited that we are going to get some health education curriculum into our 7th and 8th graders. So I think that's going to be really important. All right. And we'll see you guys next week in school.